Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. New year, new energy. You know what? Go into this new year with some new energy. Yeah, I know this past 2020. Yeah, it'll definitely be one for the history books. But you know what? I know we had a certain amount of energy just trying to cope with everything and survive everything. And I know a lot of people went through some stuff. Let's just be real. A lot of people went through some stuff. But you know what? 2020, just go in with a new energy. Just go in, just say, you know what? Yeah, I went through some stuff in 2020, but 2021, I'm going to make some things happen. I'm going to do some things. I'm going to accomplish some things. I'm going to get rid of some bad behavioral patterns this year. I'm going to make money on this business. I'm going to get this new job. I'm going to have better relationships. Yeah, even great relationships. I'm going to do all that. It's like, yeah, you got to jump into it. Yeah, there's some tough things that people go through. And look, we all struggling with something. Everybody. And even with the new year, it doesn't magically make what, our mindset and things just disappear suddenly. But every single person has the ability to change their mindset, to make a choice as to how they want to proceed. And regardless of your religion and what you might call the supreme being, or even if you even use that term, some people might just say the universe or infinite intelligence, whatever term you want to use. The one thing that everyone has is a choice. Let me say that again. Every single person has a choice. So what are you going to choose to do? Are you going to sit back and just say, hey, you know what, I had all this stuff happen or all this went on and I'm just going to go with it. I don't know what it could do. Or are you going to make a choice to do something different? And see, the power of the choice it is great. It's so powerful. You make that choice, all of a sudden you open up something new just with the choice. I'll never forget, back when I first wanted to start my publishing business. This before I did anything. I hadn't written anything, hadn't looked up what I needed to do to get a business license, anything. Didn't know anything about the publishing industry. But I never forget wisdom this young man told me. Well, he's a little bit older than me, but, we're still young at the time. But he said, Ron, 95% of what you need to do, it comes from that choice. Because once you make that choice, it opens up the door for everything else. So when hearing this, make that choice to make the new year even better than the last year. Just make that choice. Just making that choice, it opens up things. And when I say choice, I don't mean a superficial, I'm going to just do some new things. Say, no, I'm going to go into it with some energy. I'm going to jump into this. Because what it does, it opens things up. Let me go deep with y'all. How we go through life says a lot. Like, say you have a negative attitude about everything. Things are going to keep happening bad for you. Because what happens is if you have a negative attitude, then that's how you're going to move through the world. That's how you're going to move through the world, and people are going to pick up that attitude. They're going to react to you a certain way, and they're going to react to you most likely negatively. And then things are going to keep going. But then if you jump into everything, say, no, I'm going to get this in. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to do this. People are going to pick up on it. People are going to pick up on it. I remember just recently, I was at the gym, and look, let me be clear. Ron go through some things too. Ron, shoot, I'll tell you, I ain't no guru on some mountain. I'm a work in progress. So there's some times I'm down. So, hey, I remember I went to the gym. Now, usually in the gym, I'm a little real energetic, but I was just I had a couple people say, hey, Ron, you okay? You okay? Because they picked up on my energy. But then a few days later, I went in like fired up. They said, oh, okay, you better, Ron. Okay. So what if you just not what if, take that same, make the choice to have a more positive energy. And trust me, things open up. People respond to you differently. Your perception expands. You start seeing stuff. Like, let me use that business example again. The moment I decided I wanted to be a publisher, all of a sudden my eyes opened up to different things. All of a sudden I started paying attention more when people talked about getting business licenses. I started paying attention more to the technical aspects of just books. I would just start looking at books and say, oh, okay, this is how they put it together. It was a lot of little things I learned, a lot of little things that wasn't there at first, all because I made that simple choice and I went into it with a certain energy. Indeed, I would have different people like actually offer to help me out. And see, I'm using that example for myself, but it's whatever you do. It's whatever type of lifestyle, whatever you want to do. But you got to have the energy first. You don't want to have that energy that turns people off. You want to have that energy that goes in. You want your perceptions to be open so you can see different things. And then that will draw people to you. Indeed, regardless of what you want to call, use the term God, infinite intelligence, Thanos, the great pumpkin. That's how that great spiritual force works. But you got to have the energy to start out with it. You got to have that new energy. In 2021, hey, I know what people are predicting, especially with this COVID, especially with the economy. But every single person got to say, well, you know what? I'm going to do better. And there's been plenty of people who have. There's people who lost jobs, but then all of a sudden started a business. Or there's been people who lost a relationship they thought was important, but then they got a better one. Whatever the case, whatever's happening, just go in there with that positive energy, that new energy. Okay? Seriously. And that's everybody, every single person has that ability to make that choice to do what they have to do. So anyway, I want everybody to just keep rising and transforming. Peace.